Sorry about that. If you had just tuned in into that previous live stream, my apologies. Kindly let me know if you can hear me. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to our channel. My sincere apologies, beautiful people. My sincere apologies. We had technical difficulties, and I think what happened is that what happened is that we did not have our internet connection was very terrible. I think that's what happened. So welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. My good name is Chacha Unlimited. I'm a Kenyan living here in a small town, Virginia, in the city of Harrisonburg, Virginia. Um, so I want to say thank you, welcome, and my apologies for that previous live stream. So I am gonna hang here and wait to see if we can get anyone. I just want to confirm that you beautiful people can actually hear me. I don't have a secondary phone today to double check that my audio. Typically, when we've been doing our live streams, we've had a second phone that I usually check once I go on to ensure that we have audio. But today, unfortunately, I do not. I do not have a secondary phone. So hello, welcome. I'm taking a beat here. If you can hear me, kindly comment. If you can hear me, kindly comment. I um, I had to end that abrupt live stream that we had just started about a couple minutes ago and try this again. So welcome to the channel. My good name is Chacha Unlimited. I'm a Kenyan living in small town Virginia, and as you can see from the title of this live stream, we are celebrating an enormous milestone, So before I go any further, I am waiting to see if I can have you beautiful folks or beautiful community here. And I want to double check that we have audio because I don't want to make the mistake of starting a live stream, then we don't have audio, because that's not okay. That's not okay. So if you are tuning in, welcome to the vlog. Guys, I am deeply humbled. I am deeply humbled. And you beautiful people have no idea of how deeply I'm humbled. And it has taken me 24 hours to finally let that feeling sink in and occupy space and capacity in my heart and in my soul, and for me to kind of be contemplative and think about how I can truly say thank you to all of you beautiful people. I am at this milestone of reaching 1,000 subscribers through you. So this channel is nothing without you. Um, so I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you to today's live stream. This is part of my uh, yeah. So my volume is up. So this is part of my daily uh, live stream for each and every single day for the month of February. So I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you. I'm a Kenyan living in small town Virginia. I create lifestyle content, travel vlogs, and do-it-yourself projects from time to time. So I want to heartily say thank you. Words cannot describe the feeling that I have in my heart of reaching this milestone, of reaching this moment, this enormous moment. It's a very big feeling because if you've watched our space, we have been slowly growing. As I always say, one story, one vlog at a time. So if you're joining in, kindly let me know if you can hear me, please. Let me know if you can hear me. I had to end my previous live stream and restart it because most of you were saying you couldn't hear me. So I don't want to make the same mistake. If you cannot hear me, I think it's my network connection on my cell phone that is, I'm in a wooded area right now. This is the surroundings around me. It's we have snow, but it's also kind of like in the woods. So I want to confirm that you can hear me, please. If you're tuning in, just let me know. All I need is just a comment to say, yes, I can hear you. I want to ensure that we have audio and that you can hear me because this is a very, very special moment that we're celebrating. And let me make sure our chats are visible. Okay, messages are visible. Um, so, yeah. All right. So I'm going to continue hoping that as you beautiful people joining into this live stream, that you will be able to hear and also be a part of the conversation. So I'm letting this moment really, really sink in for me to say thank you. This is truly, truly an amazing feeling to hit that. To hit that milestone of reaching 1,000 subscribers. It's just one of the many things that you, as a content creator, you're looking. Some people get lucky. They can do it in a day, depending on the content. They can do it in a week. They can do it in a month. It has been for us um, a year and a half. I think at least. Let me see. We started July 19th of 2025. Was it 2025 or 2024? July 19th of 2024 is when we opened this channel. I happened to travel home to Kenya, where I am from. I'm from the same village as Marwa, D. Mwango, David Jr., Mayugno, Nasto, Chef Matiko, Diana Kemi, Priska Sagati, Brother Dagi, Go with Jay, Claude Joseph, Royal Kim, all those amazing YouTubers from the same place that I'm also from in Western Kenya. Some of them are probably transplants that came from other areas and now have settled in Nyabohansi. But for majority, I was born and raised in a village right there in Kuria in Kenya before seeking greener pastures here in the diaspora. So I'm saying all that to give you context of who I am and where I come from. We started this channel because we didn't want to be spectators sitting on the sidelines. I've always had a passion for storytelling. In my other life, I would have been kind of like a digital media creator. But life has a funny way of always coming back into full circle and aligning the universe with the higher power, the higher purpose of things kind of finally coming into fruition. So, how we ended up in content creation is because we got inspired by watching my village YouTubers from the same village telling the stories that I remember when I had that passion and fire to be a storyteller. I also wanted to tell those stories. So when I saw that these beautiful, amazing folks were doing this, mostly through the inspiration of one big Kenyan YouTuber from my same village, the travel commander himself, if you know, you know, Mr. Marwa, Marwa. He's one of the many reasons why I was inspired to start the channel because I saw the impact of what he was already doing and how he had brought the tools and taught folks how to use the YouTube platform to tell stories, but also to empower themselves with having a way to create an income. Because, guys, in the villages, folks, we don't have a lot of industries, we don't have a lot of factories, we don't have a lot of jobs. And so a lot of educated young men, or some that lack the resources to go to school, don't have opportunities just because of lack of money and stuff like that. And I'm gonna try to see something. All right, so okay, I'm hoping that we're good. I'm hoping that we're good. So, anyways, If you're watching this after it has already aired, um, I hope that you can hear me. I don't have a secondary phone of confirming. I made that mistake because I left home early this morning, heading to the gym, and then I went to my son's basketball game, um, and I had thought that we might do this live stream around this time, but think I forgot. I think I forgot. I was running late, and I forgot to get my second phone, which is usually my work phone that I can check to see when I'm doing a live stream to ensure that the settings are proper and that you guys can hear me. Um, okay. So, anyways, I want to say welcome to my channel. As I mentioned, I'm a Kenyan YouTuber living here in small town Virginia, and I am here to say thank you to all of you, my amazing subscribers that have helped us on our journey now to get to 1K subscribers. Um, so, like I was saying, I had to let that moment really, really sink in because it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming, and I'm hoping that you guys can join us. Join us so that we can have a conversation. This is about you, my beautiful people. This is about you more than it is about this me and this channel. It's just me to show gratitude for this journey, which has been super, super amazing and inspiring with you guys. And so from day one, if you subscribed when we started this channel, at the onset of when we launched the channel, we had visited Ayamara in our village. And I didn't even know how to hold because I was using this same phone that I'm recording this live stream with. I was holding it because I had the idea, the notion that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. And so because I'm used to just holding my phone, like vertical and taking pictures and taking videos, and that's how everybody does it. But I did not have the nuance to understand that if you want for a YouTube channel, it has to be in a ratio of 16 to 9, not a 4 by 6, which is usually the vertical angle. Um, so when I was there, Mr. Mara was gracious enough to teach me how to hold my phone and to give me all the little skills uh, of how to create content. And for that, I'm truly grateful. I'm truly grateful, and I'll always be grateful for you because you're one of the inspirations, the reasons why I started my YouTube channel. And I'm still growing. And even when I just came home in December, you are gracious enough to grace me with your audience. You do not have to do that. And also to even urge your community, which is part of my community now, to subscribe to the channel to get me to 1K. So this moment is also a special dedication and thank you to you, Ayamara, for the inspirations, for the creativity, for the ability and your lack of selfishness to teach and empower our Korean community in the village, and to not have that knowledge and that huge platform and just take it and say this is mine, I'm only going to give it to my family or to other people, but you decided to teach an entire community um, to learn how to fish on YouTube, and so that they can catch their own fish and also tell their own stories, because this is the parable from the Bible when Jesus says, um, you can give man bread and fish to eat for a day or two, but if you teach them how to go to make the bread and how to go fish, they're going to fish themselves. And that's what you have done. That's what you have done. So your calling is higher. You're higher. You have a higher purpose than uh, it's understood by many. And we personally, I'm blessed and highly favored by the Most High, and that's why we're reaching this milestone here. It's taken us a year and a half, but I have believed because this is the truth. This is the truth. This is the real truth. When I went to Ayamara's channel, to his home, and he did not have to give me a shout out. And I actually remember, I think I was one of the last people that he was giving free shout outs to. But it wasn't just a shout out. He took me around his compound. He showed me all his projects, what he was doing, We ask question. Allow me to ask question. I did not pay him a single cent. And even the second time when I went, I did not pay Mar. I didn't even give him any money. He just out of his own heart, he did that. He did that. Um, so there's a higher purpose and a bigger mission that we're sometimes on, that sometimes people that don't understand it are not gonna get it. And so I'm taking this moment to give him his flowers through here this live stream, because he's one of the reasons why he's the one of the putting the building blocks, the foundations for building the Nyabohansa community. Like right now, there's a big Kenyan YouTuber Tumbili that is just leaving the village, and he was there. This gentleman, I don't think he paid Mara anything, but Mara again opened his Appaloosa horse farm, opened his house, opened his home, and welcomed him, um, and showed him around. So that is why I'm always going to be grateful to Ayamaro, despite all the haters and everything else. We've learned and we're building our community from that. So when I first visited his home, he gave me a shout out that night, and I thought for sure enough I was on the way, I'm going to make it. Little did I know that content creation is not easy. Content creation is not easy. That was just the bare backbone, and then learning how to make content, how to produce content, and so forth. So we're here at this milestone. It's huge. It's ginormous, beautiful people. I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Um, so it is really, really a big moment that I'm truly, truly grateful to each and every one of you. Thank you is not enough. Thank you is not enough to express that joy that is in my heart of saying thank you. This is a celebration of reaching 1K. It is a celebration. Wow. I wish even one of you guys was here to. I'm wondering if I'm really connected. I hope that you guys can hear me. I hope so. But if you watch this after this has aired, I want to say thank you. I want to say truly to say thank you for always coming back and watching our vlogs. And so what I will say is that yes, we did it. We've done it. We've reached 1,000 subscribers, but that's just a tip of the iceberg. We have been moving with intentionality from 2025 since we started this channel to now. We're in February of 2026. We're on February the 7th. Um, and so this is part of our daily live stream challenge. If you're joining us, let me know in the comment section whether you can hear me. And I ask you to give this live stream a thumbs up. Um, so it's part of our journey of reaching this. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. Yes, we have done it, and I thank you. Mhm. So what YouTube requires next for you to be able to get monetized? Get monetized means that you will have the ability to be able to earn income from your vlogs, from your live streams, from your videos and stuff like that. So the requirements that YouTube requires you is that you have to reach 1,000 subscribers. But reaching it doesn't mean that we are stopping there. It means that we need to grow and get bigger and get and get better at our content, at our storytelling. Um, so the next requirement is that you have to have 4,000 watch hours. And I did not even understand what watch hours were, and this was a very confusing topic for me as well on what that meant. So let's say if I produced a video that could be 10 minutes long. If you turn on my channel and you watch that video from beginning to end, the video is 10 minutes long, right? 10 minutes means that that's a whole entirety of 10 minutes. 10 minutes, you need 1 hour. You need 60 minutes to make 1 hour. So that means that if I have 60 people, 60 subscribers, you, my beautiful folks, 60 of you to come and watch that same video from beginning to end, those are going to be what? 60 minutes. 60 minutes makes what? 1 hour. So if 60 people watch my 10-minute video fully from beginning to end, they have provided my channel with 1 watch hour. So how many watch hours do we need? We need 4,000 watch hours so that we, in addition to gaining 1,000 subscribers, and this is just within a 12-month cycle. So that means that if, let's say, my folks, you guys were watching my videos and then you stopped watching, so if it's been 12 months and you guys haven't watched after that, then what that means is that um, those watch hours don't count. So if 60 people watch my 10-minute video, I get 1 hour watch time. So let's do the math. So for 60, I'm gonna need 60 for, if I need 4,000, so 60 times 4,000, that is 240,000 minutes. I need 240,000 minutes to get four to get 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. So if we started with 24, so I needed, let me see, I'm kind of mixing my math here. So if I have a 10-minute video, I need 60 of you to watch. So so the gist of it is that getting 1,000 subscribers is not just enough. I also need you beautiful people to be able. Barbara's word 8051. Thank you. Can you hear me, Barbara? If you can hear me, let me know, because before I did not have audio and I had to end the live stream and restart. So if you can hear me, thank you. Thank you so much, Barbara. I appreciate your kind gesture. As I'm saying, getting 1,000 subs is not enough to be monetized. You also need 4,000 watch hours. So I was doing the math here to kind of show you that if if you can watch my video from beginning to end, and sometimes I always tell you beautiful people, you can actually leave the video in the background and turn them unmuted. If you are cooking, if you're doing dishes, if you're doing laundry, whatever it is that you're doing, you can leave the video on. So if you watch it from beginning to end, and my videos, I don't have ads yet because I'm not getting paid. So the way that YouTube actually pays you once you get monetized is that anytime that you watch a video and an ad comes on and you don't skip it, that ad contributes to a portion of money that you get from YouTube from the vlogs that you're posting. So we have been moving with intentionality, with purpose, with growth, to ensure that we can reach that milestone of getting our 1,000 subscribers, which we have, and hoping that we can continue to grow. And this is where I really urge you to watch our videos, not just watch, but also come and comment. When you comment and you give the video a thumbs up or a like, that is how the way YouTube, as we know, AI now, algorithms, doom scrolling on Instagram, all the videos that you watch on TikTok get recommended to you, or anything you watch on YouTube, then you get another video recommended to you. That is the YouTube algorithm, the supercomputers that allow you to see videos that are okay. All right, I had to end a call that was coming in so that we did not interrupt our audio. If you're joining, let me know in the comment section if you can hear me, because I had the same audio issue that I wasn't able to be heard before. So also, if you're joining, this video or this live stream is dedicated to you, my special viewer. It's dedicated to you. You have helped me reach 1,000 subscribers, and I'm taking this moment. Oh, wonderful. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you for letting me know. Thank you, Barbara. So the reason I'm saying I was asking if you can hear me is because I started this live stream before, and no one could hear me, and so I had to end it and restart. So I don't have a secondary device to actually check that my audio is audible. So that's why I'm asking your help to make sure that you guys can hear me. And if you're tuning in, coming in now, thank you. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This video is for you, my beautiful viewers. It's for you to say thank you. Thank you for helping me get to this milestone of 1,000 subscribers. So I'm truly, truly grateful. It took me 24 hours to let that feeling sink in and take space in my soul, in my heart, and to really kind of try to think like, how can I really, really say thank you and be grateful and be genuine for you, our beautiful viewers, for helping us to get to this milestone. So if you watch this after we have streamed this live stream, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm truly grateful. If you're new here, welcome to the family, to the Chacha Unlmtd community. Give this live stream a thumbs up, like, leave a comment in the comment section, uh, and you're helping us. And I'm sitting in my vehicle right now. It is actually very, very cold. It's 24 degrees Fahrenheit right now, but it feels like it's -0. We have a very crazy wind chill here. So I'm taking this moment here to you know, to for us to have a conversation. But this is truly for you. And as you can see from from the title of this video, a thank you is not enough. A thank you is not enough. But also, as I was saying, reaching 1,000 subscribers is just one step that happens. The next step that needs to happen now for us to uh, be monetized is, my ask is for you guys to watch my videos from beginning to end to help us to gain the watch hours. As I was explaining what a watch hour is, let's say if this live stream, for instance, runs for a whole hour, if you go back and watch the live stream from beginning to end, that means that you have watched for 1 hour. So if we need 4,000 watch hours, let's say from this video alone, so if we do the math, 60 times 4,000, that's going to be 240,000. That's going to be 240,000 minutes. So we need that many minutes to to gain the watch hours. And then once you gain the watch hours, your platform is open to be able to generate income. And so what that does is that's going to give us the opportunity for us to, one, invest in better equipment to film our vlogs. It's also going to be able to provide us with a revenue that we can travel and bring you more amazing content. Because guys, YouTube is not easy. YouTube is not easy. We don't talk about the associated costs that come along with producing vlogs. I think like when I was in Kenya, when I went back to Kenya in December, I supported a lot of small YouTubers that are doing projects and back and forth. But at the same time, moving around, the cost of getting a motorbike from here to there, or going out to eat, all that costs money. But here also, like all the activities that we do sometimes, we don't say it, but we also, you have to pay for gas. You have to pay for gas to travel from one corner to another. Like if you've been watching my live streams since we started live streaming, I drive to work every single day, Monday through Friday, and I drive from here, the city of Harrisonburg, to the city of Charlottesville, Virginia, which is 1 hour away. Right now, to fill up my gas tank with regular gas, it there's a Sheets that's near my house that's uh, a bit affordable. It's $2.49 a gallon, and to fill up my whole tank, it's about 30 between 35 and $40, and I fuel like at least twice a week. So you're looking at you're looking at a substantial $35 is a decent money back home in Kenya. That's about up to 4,000 Kenya shillings, and that goes a long way. So sometimes we have to look at economics in that way. So they say you have to spend money, or it takes money to make money. So we're intentional in that purpose, but at the same time, we we are doing all this to bring you amazing content. So if you help us to gain the watch hours that we need and get monetized, one, We're gonna be able to afford gas to drive from one place to another and bringing you amazing content. One of the key goals that I have for this year is I want to do a cross country road trip across the US. So if you live in the US and whatever part of the US you are, and there's maybe you have an idea of what content would be great for our channel, for our community, let me know. I'm trying to plan ahead as the weather, the months get warmer. I'm trying to plan ahead and see. So that's going to take money to, but I'm going to be doing all this through driving because driving is the easiest way that I know. And I can say for a fact right now, one of the biggest accomplishments I've just achieved this year, together with reaching 1,000 subscribers on our channel. I have had my SUV now is paid off. I'm getting the title in my name. It's no longer owned by the bank. Michael Joshua. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in, Michael Joshua. I appreciate you. Kindly give the video a thumbs up. Give the video a like. You really give the video a like. Thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I just paid my car off, which is great. So that chunk of money that was going into paying my car, maybe we're gonna try to convert that and see if we're gonna level up a little bit and do more travel adventures for you guys and road trips. So if you're anywhere across the U.S. or the diaspora here, let me know because I'm thinking of doing a cross country. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. I'm thinking of doing a cross country trip across the U.S. So I live in Virginia, USA. I'm thinking of going all the way to California. So I'm trying to get, but I want to hit certain milestones, and I'm thinking of ideas for content and stuff like that. I do love nature. I do love hiking, so adventures like that we can combine. That I've been watching you for a while. Hi, Michael Joshua. Thank you for watching me for a while, Michael. I really appreciate that. I am doing really, really well. And Michael, this this live stream today is for you and all the many, many subscribers that have been watching me and supporting me. This is for you. So this is a genuine thank you to you because now we are at 1,000, I think 1,003 subscribers at the moment. So thank you, Michael. For all of you guys that are watching right now, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for you from my heart to yours. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I'm moving with intentionality. Thank you. Thank you, Michael Joshua 29. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this is for you. I appreciate you. Whether you were my #1 subscriber, I thank you. Whether you are my 500 subscriber, thank you. Whether you are my 1,000 subscriber when we hit that milestone yesterday, when we were doing a live stream, thank you. So what I'm doing, my beautiful people, for this month of February, I have decided to do a live stream every single day for this month of February. So today is Saturday. We are on February the 7th. Um, I have been doing a live stream every single day, and I'm picking a topic, I'm picking an idea, and I'm trying to have a conversation. And so I appreciate you guys. You guys are showing me a lot of love, and I'm grateful. I'm humbled, truly, truly humbled. Content creation started as just an idea, as a joke, but I've been able to learn and get better with every vlog, with every story. But more than anything else, I think we're moving into that space where it's not just about holding a camera or holding my phone and just start talking. Because I also, I did a live stream a couple days ago. So what would the stream be all about? So what I've done, Michael, for the I think this is the 7th day or 8th day that I've done a live stream. Um, I started off with talking about our goals for our goals for this month and our goals for the channel, and what we're intending on doing as we grow and as we get bigger. I started with that, to first, kind of throw our goals out there. Because last year I did the same. I put our goals out there, I manifested them into the universe, and we were actually able to hit a lot of those milestones. I did a video where I basically had an outline that one of the biggest things I wanted to do was to travel to Kenya. So I grinded so hard to afford a plane ticket and to be able to afford the cost of traveling back home and staying there for a month. We also had wanted to do a big trip to one of the major bigger US cities. I live in Virginia, so DC, Washington DC is one of the closest cities that's around. So I was able to actually go there. I think it was around March, and we did some tour. Went to the National Zoo in DC. We did something with my son in DC, and then we had a trip to New York City, where that was one of the biggest goals I wanted to do, was to go to a bigger city, and I was able to achieve that. We went to New York City. We went and saw a Yankees game. We I went and visited Harlem. It was actually one of the craziest videos I ever did, or one of the yeah. So you can go check those out. So for this month, with every daily live stream, I've been picking topics. One of the things I've talked about is how to level up in 2020 this year, and how I've kind of explained like my model or my idea of growth and moving with intentionality with purpose. I've come up with 5 things that I'm trying to work on. I'm basically telling myself, be it a relationship, be it a work opportunity, or be it friendship, or be it anything that I'm doing. One, I'm asking myself, is this thing or is this person helping me to grow? Two, is this opportunity or this helping me to make money? Three, is it helping me to make a difference in someone else's life? Or is it helping me to, in a bigger picture, make a difference in the world? And then lastly, is it bringing me peace? So those are the kind of like the things that I'm talking about and stuff like that. So we're talking about how we're going to move with intentionality as we build our channel, as we grow and get bigger. Um, we're moving in a space where we want to do bigger content, we want to travel, we want to show you different things. So those are the things that I'm kind of talking about this month, but also any topic, be it about money, be it about anything. I definitely I'm always thinking, because for me, I find it really really awkward to just come on a camera and just start talking randomly. I don't think I have that level of comfortability yet of just talking randomly about anything without nothing. I also don't want to waste your time. But to get back on topic, I was just trying to answer one of the questions that Michael had posted. Um, this is vlog. This live stream is for you, beautiful people. Thank you, thank you, thank you for getting us to 1,000 subscribers. Um, Well, many of the things that I've learned is to always show up and be consistent. A lot of times, a lot of our vlogs, especially since we came from Kenya and now we're here in small town USA, our views are not that great. Our views are not that great, but I can assure you guys, I put a lot of thought. I'm just taking a sip of water. I put a lot of thought and a lot of creativity into the videos that I did. One of the videos that I feel like my beautiful people have really, really slept on and not checking that video out is the video that I did. I don't know. I wish I had a second phone to actually read the title of the video for you, but it's going to one of the biggest antique malls in America. This is one of the biggest antique malls in America. It's called the Antique Mall, the Antique Factory Mall. It's in a nearby city, about 30 minutes away from here, from the city of Harrisonburg. It's called Factory Antique Mall. It used to be a clothing factory back in the day, but now it's a warehouse. It's over 150,000 square footage of a warehouse that hosts different vendors that are curating memorabilia, collectibles, if you're looking into coins. So I did a video that had really a special tune to it. It's almost like almost a whole movie in itself, and I was really really proud of that video. Thank you. Barbara's Word 8051 says your editing is top notch. Thank you, Barbara. So Barbara, one of the other things that I'm doing is that I have, since I started my vlog, like I see a lot of people do create content differently. But for me, I usually film with my phone, or I had a GoPro camera that actually just died because last year. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Those kind of words when you're saying keep going, you'll get there. Those are that's the motivation that I need. Because when I post a video and I have like 10 views or 50 views, sometimes you question everything. You doubt yourself, like, is this really worth it? Like you're investing a lot of time, you're investing money into doing something, and then you don't get a reward for it. But if I had, if I was a quitter, I would already quit a long time ago. But when this takes time, and that's what I learned. It takes time. It takes consistency. It takes you working hard. Sometimes we stay up until 3 o'clock in the morning just editing. So back to your question, Barbara, or back to your comment. Thank you for that beautiful gratitude of appreciating my editing. Is that I always try have something to say, or the way I edit. Also, I want you to appreciate the video, and I incorporate a lot of music into my editing. Um, but I'm trying to step away from utilizing a lot of music. So you can let me know. But I try to use music. But of course, we also have you also have to use music that is not gonna give you copyright for your videos. Because I did a video and someone actually said you're gonna get copyright. But that actually is the very first thing that I learned when I visited Marwa in 2024 when we were launching this channel. He gave me a whole masterclass lesson really about YouTube. But you know, when you're fresh, you don't really it goes through one ear and it goes through out. So it wasn't later when I was putting videos together, doing everything else, that it really made sense. But yeah, I take pride and time to edit my videos and make sure that everything looks good. And sometimes technology is not always friendly. You can edit a video, export it, and you think everything is good, and then you go back to rewind it, and then you find that something got messed up. And that's one of the things I learned from early on. Like I used to edit a video and then release it on YouTube, and then I find that there was either a section that was messed up, or something didn't play right, or the music did not match, or the volume did not match. So I always have to review the videos. So my creation process takes a little longer than most people. I would love to be able to just shoot a video and release it, but I take pride to just make sure that everything is there. So when you're watching it, you also appreciate. So thank you, Barbara. You and some other people have mentioned that you enjoy my editing. So thank you. That's a compliment. And I'm also learning to get better and better and better. So if you enjoy my editing, go watch that video, the Antique Mall in Verona. I think like at the 3 minute mark or something like that, I kind of do like a flashback to the past or to the future, kind of like a throwback a little bit, because it's all like an antique mall. But I played around with a lot of effects and a lot of editing things and ideas and stuff like that. But also, I found a gentleman from North Carolina in that antique mall that is a collector of things, and I had a really, really heartfelt, genuine conversation, which now in retrospect, maybe I should have included that at the beginning of that vlog, so that you kind of it gets you to entice you to see what the rest of the vlog is about. But anyways, that's just me talking about the editing and the creative process. But the things that we have learned is that we always have to show up and be consistent. Even if we're getting minimal views, we're not giving up. Rome was not built in a day, and they say that a 1,000 miles journey did not start, but with an entire, just one single step. So we remember that. And for me, my motto from this channel, and also the motto that I always carry with everything that I try to do when I move with intentionality, with purpose and creativity, is always the fact that we're moving from the sidelines of being spectators and moving into the center stage of being uh, participants, being the change makers, being the storytellers and whatnot. So one of the things that I really speak proudly of as a Kenyan living in America or living in a small town, Virginia, is that even from an early age before I came over here, I always knew the dream was Africa, the dream was home. And as I have been given the opportunity and the access to travel to these different spaces, I realized that what we don't have is the infrastructure. What we don't have is access to resources. What we don't have is access to opportunities. And those are the things that are very plentiful here and in abundance here in the US and across the diaspora in the UK, in Australia. A lot of different people, like America is a land of different, when they say it's a melting pot of different people, from the founding fathers, George Washington, to the pilgrims that came from the UK, that were fighting Christian persecution way back when England was still ruled by kings and monarchs were stronger. They have it now, but it's not the same. But that's a different conversation. And then the assimilation of these different cultures, religions, and everything else that has been able to build this country. So, with that, all that is to say that the only people that can claim America to be theirs are Native Americans, but that's a story for a different day. Uh, so, so everybody came from different places, Germany, Spain, and all that. And if you know American history, then you know we don't have to go into all that. But that's all to say that as I have been exposed to different spaces across the world, I do realize that we have the power to also change that mindset. But also, Africa is poor because slavery is still happening in Africa. In the essence, that economic slavery is still happening. The story of Ibrahim Traore, what he's been able to do in Burkina Faso, is fascinating. But that's the story that Kwame Nkrumah, that's the story that Patrice Lumumba, that's the story of other many African liberators when they were trying, when African countries regained the independence from the British, from Belgium, from the Germans back in the day. That's what they were trying to do to build Africa and to use the resources that are in Africa to build Africa. But guess what? Nah, the CIA and all these other organizations say, nah, we need your raw materials, we need your resources. That's how we've been able to build our empires. And so you had to be a puppet to these regimes for you to be a leader in those African countries. That's why Patrice Lumumba, Kwame Nkrumah, all the many African liberators were assassinated, were taken out because they were not the Western world still needed raw materials and resources from Africa, because Africa is not poor. Africa is only poor because of poor leadership and poor management. So as we travel and get exposed and so forth, like for instance, right now there's a mass exodus of folks that are moving from the diaspora, going back to the motherland. They're settling in Ghana, they're settling in Kenya, especially our African American brothers that are seeking their roots and going back and establishing roots, because Africa is the dream. So as we travel across the world and whatnot, look at how much tourism is happening in Kenya and how much money is coming in. So you realize that we have Masai Mara, you realize that we have coffee, we have tea. All these things are in abundance, but because of bad leadership, we have become slaves to the Western world, that we don't produce our own, we don't have a single unifying economy or currency, that we still need visas to travel from one country to Africa to another, where you can easily travel from Spain to Italy to from Belgium to whatever for free without a visa. But we're restricted in our own African countries, that we need a visa to be able to cross to go to another country. That's insane, and that's all part of divide and conquer, the colonization mindset. That even today we still have Kenyans that are quick to give service to someone with a different color than their own skin color, because uh, they've been conditioned, they've been brainwashed that. So as we move into these different spaces outside of our own countries, we realize that we are the ones that have to build Africa. And that's why I always appreciate Marwa. The idea of building and reinvesting and making Africa better, that's an idea that I already had from a very early age, even before I moved abroad. But I am very, very proud of the fact that Marwa is teaching our community how to also do that, and bridging that gap, and being able to share our stories. But I've gone on a whole nother tandem that I did not even intend to do. So if you're watching this, welcome to the live stream. My good name is Chacha Unlimited, and I'm gonna take a beat. I'm gonna take a beat. I think when I have my train of thought going, I just keep moving on. I feel like I'm yapping. Anyway, guys, so welcome to the vlog. Welcome to the live stream. I'm a Kenyan living in small town Virginia, and today's live stream is all about gratitude and saying thank you to you, my subscribers, because guess what? You have done it. You have done it. You have helped me to gain 1,000 subscribers. So this is my someone is saying hurry up spring. Yeah, someone just left a comment on one of my videos to say hurry up spring. Yes, and in fact hurry up spring. Let me show you ahead of me. As you can see, you see that? Do you see that? That is snow right there, guys. That's snow right there. You can see all around here. This is the vastness of snow. And I'm showing you that because someone just left a comment that just popped up on one of my videos saying hurry up spring. Indeed, indeed, indeed. It is 24 degrees Fahrenheit, but it feels like it's zero. Let me just open my window and you can hear. You see the paper? I'm actually here at the parking lot of Walmart. But hear that wind. So it's cold. So I definitely feel the sentiments of that person that says hurry up spring and get here already. So yeah, but that's one of the many videos and themes that I'm doing with my videos of basically saying I wish I was back in the motherland right now because it is 80 degrees right now. Their winter right now is 80 degrees. So if you can afford it and you can travel, go enjoy the nice climate. Go see Masai Mara. Go. You can stay in a 5-star hotel in Nairobi and you'll never want to come back to America. I can guarantee you that. The cost of living is very affordable. I mean, the food is fresh and organic, no chemicals. Uh, there's just an easy rigidity of there's no rigidity, there is easiness in everything uh, uh, of how life moves. Here it feels like we are bending to the wheel of time, but in Kenya the time is flexible and we're able to go with the flow. Here I was at the gym this morning and I was talking to one of my friends back home, and they were asking me like, "Why are you at the gym by yourself?" And I'm like, "You have no idea. Everything is structured to a T here. Even going to the gym, like if I hit up my buddy to say, which Isaiah was calling me earlier, one of my friends here that we usually do things with, and you have seen him some of my videos. It's like it depends on what he has going on. I could if I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm feeling motivated, I want to go to the gym. I'm not gonna call him and say, "Hey, what's going on? You want to come to the gym?" He's still probably getting sleep, or he's doing something with his kid and stuff like that. So yeah, so I'm just saying this weather here, it's cold. We're hoping the spring is gonna be here soon, and whatnot. So if you're tuning in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. This live stream is for you. This live stream is for you. Guess what? You have helped me to get to 1,000 subscribers. So I am doing this live stream as a special thank you to you and each and every one of you from my day ones that came on when I first got my first shout out from marwa, and we gained over 250 subscribers that one night, and then we were there for a whole 6 months. We did not move a needle because we didn't know what we were doing on content creation. But then we went back to Kenya in December. We were at 438 subscribers. And so I moved around with Brother Dagi. Brother Dagi, special thank you to you, my brother. I hope that your brother is doing well. He was attacked, and I hope that he's doing well. He's healing, that he's finding peace. Pray for your family, because that's a very traumatic thing that happened to your brother. What is it, Dan? Mr. Dan 254. I hope that you're doing well, Mr. Dan 254. Greetings to your mom, greetings to your sister. I am Regina. Thank you, Brother Dagi, for truly helping me get around to the village. Thank you to Mayugno for showing me a good time in the village, for inviting me to your home and allowing me to film content in your home. Thank you to Nasta for giving me a tour of your house that you're building, your new beautiful home. Thank you to Chef Matiko. Thank you for the inspiring story of the dream that you have from your mom, from coming to nothing to be able to provide for your mom, and for you also to live in the diaspora and come back and invest back home. Thank you for that opportunity of giving me a unique moment to do a video with you. I appreciate you. Thank you to the travel commando himself, Ayamaro, for uh, for just allowing me to come and film a video with you when we hadn't planned anything. It was just spontaneous. Just I showed up, you're with your horses, and you said come. Thank you. Thank you for that generosity. Always may you never lack. Uh, May you continue to grow and build a community. I'm excited to, next time I come, you're going to have a whole horse farm there. So I'm excited to see what's next and how you're shaping up and how you're empowering your family and everybody else in the village. Thank you to Priska Sagati, a resilient woman, single mom, surviving, providing for her kids through you, beautiful people. All these people that I'm mentioning, go check them out. Go check them out. Watch their channels. Support them. Thank you to Cloud Joseph. Thank you to your younger brother. What's his name? I'm sorry if you watch this and I don't remember your name. Cloud Joseph has a brother, a younger brother who's 14 years old and he's a content creator. Wow. Guys, in Kenya we say lazima ujitume. Lazima ujitume meaning you have to send yourself because you're not going to sit around expecting things to happen for you. So this young man who's 14 years old, he's in primary school. I think he's in I think he probably is in 8th grade now. I don't remember exactly the age of school and grades and things have changed. But he's at 14 years old, he's a content creator. And then I also met a 13-year-old girl who is a beautiful singer, Elaine Miracle Official. She has a beautiful voice and she's very talented. She does gospel music. She has just amazing personality. She just has that chemistry to be on camera. She knows what to say. Kudos to you. You're gonna go far. Continue singing. Continue telling stories. It was amazing to meet you. At the same time, I am Natasha Lee at that gathering. Oh, this is through Brother Dagi who organized. Thank you. I'm Natasha Lee is another creator. Go check her channel out. She does amazing travel videos, cooking vlogs, showing the whole authentic African experience. So you can go check out I am Natasha Lee. She's another amazing creator. Um, I mentioned I'm Regina, who is Brother Dagi's sister. Um, Go with Jay. I did not get a moment to do a video with Go with Jay, but I wish I had. Go with Jay is a Burundian creator that is living in a village in Kenya, but his story is also very amazing. Oh, Githriba, Githriba Mara's right hand man, another content creator that he's also building. I was actually able to support him with 4 bags of cement. So I supported a couple people with materials to construct. The first person I went to was Brother Dagi. We supported him with 4 bags of cement. We supported Sister Priska Sagati. We supported Mayugno, and then we supported Githriva. So I was moving with intention and purpose of supporting our community members, people that are building up. And I wish I had more resources. I wish I was a millionaire. I had money that I could go and support more people, but I was not able to support as many people as I wished. But I was able to spread it a little bit around, going back to the village and also in our community, in our African culture. You don't go empty-handed to someone's home. You always try to take them something, which now that reminds me, I did do that. I don't know. One of the creators that I went to, I'm not going to mention your name, but I'll make it up to you next time. We're back in the village at the same time. Yeah, so I'm giving flowers to all these amazing content creators. And if let me see, who else I met it was a Time Master Kenya. I think I met him. Uh, I met Travel with Ntirushwa. I think so. I met Vibe with Ezzy. I met Go with Masare. I met. If I'm forgetting your name and I met you while I was in Yabohansa in Kenya, my apologies. But all of you guys, all these creators also are subscribers to my community. So I want to say thank you to all of you. Giving you guys your flowers, your special thank you for helping us to grow this community, for helping us to reach this milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Like I said, I don't take anyone for granted. Now, the bigger challenge, the biggest step is getting the watch hours. You may ask what watch hours are. I tried to explain it earlier. I don't know if I did such a good job. The analogy or the example that I was thinking is, let's say if I produce a 10-minute video, uh, and if you watch that video from beginning to end, that video is 10 minutes. We know that an hour has 60 minutes. So that means that I need 60 people to watch my 10-minute video from beginning to end for me to obtain 1 watch hour. YouTube requires you to have 1,000 watch hours. I'm sorry, it requires you to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So if I need 4,000 watch hours and if I have produced a 10-minute video that I need 60 people to watch, it means that I need 240,000 minutes for gaining uh, enough 4,000 watch hours to be able to move into the next step of be able to earn income from every video that I produce or from every live stream that I produce. So this is where that next crucial step comes in. My plea, my pledge to you is to kindly watch the videos from beginning to end. Leave a comment and give the video a thumbs up. When you do that, the YouTube algorithm is able to say, oh, this video is doing well, and it gets recommended to other people. That's how videos get discovered. When you hear a video goes viral, it's because someone watched, they shared, they liked, then they helped that video to grow up. So that's what I'm asking from you guys, that thank you for helping me reach 4,000K. I'm sorry, thank you for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers, but we're not stopping there. As you see, we have achieved this within the last 2 months. We moved with intentionality and purpose by going back to where it all started in Kenya. And we did amazing vlogs. And I wish I had more time. I wish I could have done like 2-3 videos every single day, and I would have videos going out every single day, but it didn't happen, but I learned my lesson. Okay. How did you go to the US, if I may ask? Michael Joshua is asking, how did I get to the US? I grew up in a village in Kenya. Um, I was raised in Nyabohanse, actually in a nearby village in Kenya called Nyabohanse. So my formative years, I grew up in a village. We used to wake up, till the land, live off the land. My grandfather was a farmer and businessman, and through his farming, he was able to send my dad and my relatives to school. So when my dad went to university, got a job in Kenya, and was working, then with my siblings and my family, I'm the oldest one in my family. I'm the oldest one. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters. So we are 5 in our family with my mom, my biological mom. So because the cost of living, because the economy was terrible in Kenya and everything else, and in Kenya, school is not free. In Kenya, school is not free, especially once you finish primary school and move on to secondary, which is kind of like high school. You have to actually pay, and it's kind of expensive. At the time when I had finished grade 8, going to school, I think a year school fees probably was up to like 60,000 Kenya shillings, which I want to say could be like 500 USD. So because of that, my dad gave up on his dream. He was a lecturer or a professor in one of the Kenyan universities in Kenya. He realized that he could not afford to be able to take me and my siblings to school because my siblings and I are 2 years apart. So he had tried to do business here and there, but you, when you're realistic and you kind of know how the system works, you have to think outside the box. So he decided to seek greener pastures and found an opportunity to come to the U.S. He came, basically gave up everything he had in Kenya and came and found a job. And then after he found a job, he also wanted to be able to, uh, because we come from a very communal society that when we say it takes a village to raise a child, we really mean it. At any given time, you might find that I'm helping my cousins, I'm helping extended family members go to school, but we don't talk about things like that. So, like my dad, he was one of the few, actually one of the only siblings in his family that had actually went to school and he had gone to college. And so a lot of expectations were laid upon him of helping everybody who needed school fees to go to school, because education in Kenya is not free. Here, it's not until you get to university that you have to worry about paying for college, which is expensive, or unless you're going to like a Catholic school or a private school, like from elementary school, middle school, and high school here, at least in the U.S., depending on where you are. So, out of the necessity to be able to have resources to support my family, to support our family and extended family members and relatives, because sicknesses come here and there, you have to pay cash to treat people in the hospital. The insurance is not that trustworthy and things of that nature. So he came and found a job here in the U.S. And then 2 years later, he came and wanted to also bring us here to support us, me and one of my sisters, to also come here so that we could also have an opportunity to have education here. And what that really means is that once you're opening that door, is that you're not the only person now that is dependent upon to help your other family members. That now you have myself, my sisters. If we also are successful in getting an education and maybe getting a job, we're also going to be able to earn an income so that we can also support our extended family members and our family. So if you watched our vlog when we were traveling in Kenya, you saw that I was intentional. One of the things that we did when we went home is me and my siblings came together and we did a traditional Korean ceremony for my mom because she was in bad health, to kind of give her soup, and through a celebration that combined also her, she turned 60 last year, so this was her 61st birthday that she turned this year. So we combined that celebration into a birthday celebration um, and a traditional ceremony to give her soup that is kind of considered like a special thing to nurse her back into, or nurture her back into good health. So the way I ended up in the U.S. is that my dad had the vision that he wanted us to also get an opportunity to get an education here in school. So that is how I ended up coming here. I came here. I, I had a student visa, went to school, then grinded, hustled here and there, and then was able to gain a job. And so now we're doing content creation. So our goal is to intentionally grow up and scale our channel, and we're even thinking if we're able to generate more income, then we can definitely. Let me see. Let me take you back. What age did you start working? So that's a good question, Michael. Um, Working here or working back in Kenya? So Michael's asking a really good question. So I came here when I came to the U.S. I was 18. When I came to the U.S. I was 18. So I actually finished my half a year of high school here in the U.S. But yeah, my story is very different. Like the other thing is I didn't really, wow. So work, we have dabbled in work here and there. But what I would say is this question might get tricky. I came here through legal means. I did not come to America through crossing the border illegally or doing anything like that, because I know that question is going to come up sooner or later. Somebody's going to ask that question. I came here through proper means. So when my dad moved over here, I came here through proper means. So when I was going to school, Initially, I did not have permission to go, and this is where when we talk about immigration in the U.S. system, a lot of people don't really know what's really going on with the political system and how immigration really works. But at the bottom line, immigration is all about money, my beautiful people. If you ask any Kenyan or any person who applies to get a visa at a U.S. embassy in Kenya, to get an appointment for a visa, to get a visa, if you're being given permission to come to school, or your employer, you got a job here and someone is sponsoring you to come to the U.S. To get that interview, it's the 300 USD. That's just to book an appointment. That sometimes it can take up to 6 months for you to book an appointment. But guess what? You're paying that out of pocket, 600, 300 US dollars to Kenya, to a Kenyan. You know how much money that is? That is close to 50, almost 50, 40 or 50,000 Kenya shilling. So someone is sacrificing that much money to just get an appointment with the hope that you're gonna get an interview, and you can either you get a visa or you don't get a visa. So you can either get denied. So I would tell you that 90% of the people that, let's say 1,000 people applied and paid 300 USD to get an interview at the U.S. Embassy in Kenya, maybe 10 out of those people are gonna get a visa. Guess, do the math. That's over 300,000 USD that those 1,000 people have paid together. So immigration is really about money, if you think about it. And I'm also going to get deeper into that here in a second, because so when I first came over with a student visa, you're only allowed to, if you're allowed to work, you need to get what they call a special permit in the U.S. That one, if you're working in the U.S. and you need to get paid, one, you're either working illegally, meaning that you're not paying, you don't have a social security card to be able to work, or you don't have employment authorization. So if you went through the proper means, the proper channels of coming to the U.S., you need a social security number and you need an employment authorization ID for you to actually work in America. A lot of folks don't really know about this, but if you go to the USCIS website and really look at immigration and how someone legally comes to America, the proper channels and everything else to get here. So what you're seeing now in the news and everything that's going on, if you're not informed and you're not well versed, you're gonna get swept under the wave, because you don't really understand and know what's going on. But immigration, at the bottom line, at the end of the day, you ask me on any given day, it's about money, and I'll get into that. I'll tell you in a second why it's about money, because I've went through the legal system, the legal. I came here legally. Everything I did was legally legit, and everything was legit. And at every juncture, at every step, it's always about the money. So I was not allowed to work even when I had a student visa, because I needed a social security number and I needed an authorization, employment authorization ID. So it wasn't until when I was graduating from college, and I don't know if the system is still the same, but when you're graduating, the way the immigration system is set up is that it gives you an opportunity to do an internship or to get what you call job skills training in, let's say, if you are doing STEM, like a science, technology, engineering, or math. If you were studying human services, if you're studying computer science, they would give you permission to obtain work authorization for 1 full year, 12 months, in the industry that you went to school with. So you're given permission, but even then, you have to apply for what they call, at the time, I think, if you are in undergraduate in a U.S. college, it's called OPT. I don't remember what the acronym stands for, but in graduate school, I think it's called CPT or something like that. But you're given a whole year to work. But guess what? Even to apply, so when you're nearing graduation, so you have to apply for that special OPT permit, and that is going to give you an employment authorization card and also issue a social security card, because you cannot work legally here without a social security card. If you're not born in this country, you also need an employment authorization card. So when people are talking about illegal immigration and immigration and all this, and you don't really understand the nuances of all that, maybe we'll venture out and do videos about the immigration system. But I try to stay away from the fray of politics because that's a very dangerous line. That I personally don't do politics, either Kenya or here. I don't do politics because that's a very slippery slope. Uh, so we don't do politics. But yeah, so I was not allowed to work legally, and I think it was after I graduated college and I applied and got authorization to work. I think that was in 2012. I think I graduated December of 2011, and then I got a authorization to work. Actually, this is the funny thing. I had been recruited uh, to teach Swahili. Swahili is one of the languages that I speak. So I speak English, I speak Swahili, I speak Korea or Kikuria, and also I speak some sort of intermediate Spanish just because I've worked in different areas and different industries, so I've had the necessity to pick up Spanish, but also because I'm already bilingual, I feel like it's easy to pick up languages here and there. So I'm not fluent in Spanish, but I can maybe have a semi understandable conversation with somebody, or even explain to someone who's asking me a question like they need something. I can probably do that. I can say mi amo is hola, ¿cómo estás? Mi amo is Chacha. Donde esté es Kenya. Mi país is Kenya in Africa. Aquí viver en Harrisonburg, Virginia. Tú, ¿dónde eres? Basically, I'm saying that I'm from Kenya. My name is Chacha. I'm from Kenya. Where are you from? Blah, blah, blah. So I can dabble a little bit here and there, not very deep, but I also feel that Spanish is a very poetic language. And if you threw me in a country like in the woods, in Peru, in Colombia, in Mexico, probably within a couple months, I might be fluent in the language. I took one semester in college of studying Spanish. The language is beautiful and easy to speak, but writing it, oh my goodness. They talk about conjugation. They talk about feminine articles and masculine. That's all another different day. But all the gist of all this to say is that um, yeah, I was not allowed to work. So I had been recruited to teach Swahili, one is the languages that I speak, at one of the local colleges, which is actually how I ended up in Harrisonburg, Virginia, because I came to teach Swahili at a local college here. But guess what? Because I did not have authorization to work, I I almost lost the job. So I almost lost the job. So I had to wait an extra 3 months before my permit came in for me to work. And by that time, the semester was starting in January and it was in March. So so I had to wait until the fall to get a job. And guess what that means? I had already lost 6 months of my authorization to work. So Michael, your question is really like it's complicated, like because I came through a visa, but now yeah, I'm we everything is good. We're working through that. But all in all, I was answering a question that one of you beautiful people asked me. So I wanted to make sure that I'm not dismissing you, that I was actually answering that question, and hopefully that made sense. But so when I was also working on the status of changing from a student visa to permanent residency, it's also a process and it also costs money. You have to have a medical exam. You have to have when we talk about racism, how much is it in California? So I'm only going to speak about my experience. I don't live in California. I live in Virginia, and I have experienced, you know, everyone has experienced racism in one way or another. In one way or another, some of it is a lot of microaggressions, either at work, either in traffic. Like last year, someone almost was there was a road rage incident of someone really who was almost profiling me because I'm black. but and almost was instigating to try to get a reaction out of me. But those road rage incidents are very terrible. So, Michael, I'm only gonna say that racism, you're gonna find it in some places or another, whether you're in Kenya, whether you're here, whether you're in California, whether in Virginia, but it's all depends on where you are. I've lived in very different places in America. I've lived in New York. I've lived in New Jersey. I've lived in Maryland. I've lived in DC. Is not really a state, but it's a territory. But I've lived in DC, and now I live in Virginia. So for me, mostly I'm a transplant. Whatever you put me at, I feel like I can easily adapt and easily survive. That's just how I feel about it and whatnot. So I'm just answering some of the questions that you beautiful people have, because this vlog or this live stream is really about you, um, and I'm saying thank you. I'm truly saying thank you for pushing our channel to get to 1,000 subs. We're truly grateful. So if you watch this after this has already aired, I'm taking the time to be appreciative for each and every one of you, beautiful people, for watching, liking, sharing, and encouraging us. All those comments, words that you leave, those are the motivators that are encouraging us to grow. So what's coming up next is that we're planning on doing a cross country road trip to across the U.S. Hopefully later in the spring or late in the summer. And I would like to connect with any content creator who is here, or you live in a town, you in any of the cities in the U.S. and you have an idea of where you think maybe we should visit. Let me know, and we're planning that out. And so that also we're moving with intentionality that we're asking you guys to watch our videos so that we can get the watch hours that we need, so that you can like, subscribe, and share with your family, with your sister, with your brother, uh, so that we can grow on the road to success. So we have been live now for 81 minutes. That's an hour and isn't that an hour and 20 minutes? Woo, I didn't realize that. Wow. I didn't realize we've been on that long. But this is special because this is all about you, my beautiful people. I'm saying thank you for 1K subscribers, and thank you is not enough. It's not enough. So I appreciate you. I love you guys. Keep watching, keep supporting us. Let's get next to 5K. But first, let's go ahead and get those 4,000 watch hours. Hopefully, we'll be able to get over that as you guys watch. And I'm thankful. So this live stream is going on longer because it's a special dedication to each and every one of you, my beautiful subscribers that are supporting us, that are showing up every day and being a part of this journey, part of this community. Can you be able to always get time for us to ask you a question in your live stream? Yeah, yeah. So as we do this live stream, really the goal is to connect with you guys. The goal is to connect with you. But I'll be honest with you, some questions, I have boundaries. We have boundaries. I, as a person, I have my own values as a person. I have my own beliefs as a person. So not every question that you're going to answer. So I don't want you to take offense. If you ask a question that if it's too personal, it's something that I don't feel comfortable, I'm not going to answer that, obviously. But I will try to do my best. If you ask a question, either in the comment section after a video has been produced and aired, I will always, and that's the thing I do because I'm still a small creator, wishing to get bigger. I always have capacity and time to always come back and reach out to you. So if you leave me a comment on a video, if I have not responded to your to comment or I haven't liked it, let me know. But I always respond to all your comments. Because I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you because that's how you're supporting me. So for me, I always come and say thank you. I always like your comment. So yes, this is an opportunity for you to get to know me too. Uh, to get to know me and for you to connect with me, because one of the things that I learned from Marwa is be yourself, be honest, be authentic, and that And that's how I'm learning to build an organic, authentic community. Because I'll tell you this: if you go to my email, the emails that I'm getting are from YouTube experts that are promising me that if I pay them $100, if I pay them $60, they're gonna do thumbnails for me. They're gonna SE what they call it SEO optimize my videos. They're gonna put keywords so that my videos can get 1 million views and all that. But so if you're a small creator and so all these people are reaching out to you, please do not waste your money. Do not waste even a single cent. The way that the algorithm recognizes you is by being consistent and showing up, producing videos. I know a lot of people don't like long videos because they have a very short attention span, and I know that. I know that. Part of the reason why I produce long videos is because if you actually sit and watch my video from beginning to end, you're providing watch hours for me to actually get the channel monetized. So that's part of the strategy that I do long videos. I'm being intentional in that aspect. But also, sometimes when you're telling a story or you're filming something, if something needs to be 30 minutes, yes, I will do 30 minutes. If something needs to be 20 minutes, yes, I'm going to do 20 minutes. Sometimes it's boring, sometimes it's not resonating with you. So I'm not asking you to watch every single video that I put out. But if you watch a video and it really, really resonates with you, it really, really hits at home, uh, share that video. Share that video. Michael Joshua 29 says, I will always be consistent to your videos. That's a promise I make. Michael, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you for making a commitment. I appreciate that. And when you watch that video from beginning to end, that's you're providing watch hours, and that's how these videos get discovered and get pushed out. So even you see, like if you go online and you hear these top content creators like Mr. Beast, Pee Wee. Mr. Beast did a video 4 months ago of a video he did when he just started, and I think he had like 100 subscribers, and he said, "Me in 10 years," because people were laughing at him. People were like, "What are you doing? Why are you spending much time on talking to a computer?" Or even myself, I can be out. Like I did a video on a snowstorm when we had the impeding snowstorm coming, and I was showing the panic in the stores as people were grabbing all the bread, all the fruits, all the veggies because the snowstorm is coming. People are thinking it's the Armageddon, the end of the world. And so I did a video, and then um, and then I did a video, and I had to like randomly I went up to this stranger in the store and I asked him like, hey, so all the meat is gone, all this is gone. So he's engaging with me in the vlog and saying, yeah man, this is crazy, I can't believe it, you think that blah blah blah. And then I happened to go to another store, and the dude was there, and he was talking to these the one of the cashiers in the other store. It's like, man, you can't believe it. These are my like getting my phone, his phone in my face, like vlogging. This is BS. So he was going off about what I did, but I'm like, but he wouldn't say that to your face. But it's kind of funny that content creation is not easy, but sometimes you have to send yourself and be intentional in how you're creating content, but we're also being respectful. So when you watch those vlogs, there is work and process that went into putting that video together that you might never know. Maybe I film a video and somebody almost try to punch me in the face. You'll never know that unless that was something that I was intending to show you on the video. Because sometimes you have to choose what you actually create. We're balancing that fine line between entertainment and also uh, storytelling. At least for me, I try to balance that, and I try to make sure that my videos are top notch or they have something to say. Because early on, when we started this channel, I always say this, and she knows it. Dr. Edmo is one of my subscribers, loyal subscribers that always come back and watch our videos. She challenged me and said, so what is the intention of this channel? What is it that you want us to see and know? Or why should we be coming back and watching your content? So ever since that question came up, I've always thought like, so if I'm doing this video, I'm gonna be going to the store, I'm gonna be shopping, or maybe I'm going to snowboard with my son. Why should my viewers watch this? So I'm always, because otherwise I'll be producing a video every single day, me just randomly walking out here saying, hey guys, look how crazy it is out here. So all those to say, like, we can do those type of videos, but we also take the time and space to say, what is it that you want to watch? So one of the things that I'm always saying is, like, if there's an idea that you have about content and stuff like that, so let me know. Let me know, and I'll try to do my best to try to produce those type of videos. So I'm also aiming that if we travel, we're going to be able to connect with other content creators. So we have been on now for 90 minutes. 90 minutes. Should we go to 2 hours? Should we go to 2 hours? Let me know. If you're still watching, let me know if I should continue to 2 hours or should we cap it here? Should we cap this live stream here? But if you're tuning in, this vlog, this live stream is for you. You, my viewers, you, my audience that have been loyal subscribers from day one. And if you have been here from the beginning, in the comment section, make sure you write OG, original. You were here, original. My day ones. Tell me in the comment section that you're here from day one. You're here. If you just started watching recently, after our vlogs that we did in Kenya when we were with Maro, Brother Nasto, no, Brother Dagi, and all the other ones, let me know. So let me know also. Yeah, so this vlog is for you. This vlog is for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Genuinely, thank you. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. I hope that you get blessed for every view that you watch. I hope that you get blessed. So I'm sending job blessings your way. I'm sending those positive vibes your way. Thank you for all this coming. Thank you for all the supporting this space. Thank you for being loyal and for helping us to grow. And so, as we maybe travel across the U.S. and I'll maybe make posts whenever we do that. Let me know if you want to meet, you want to just do a collab or something like that. Let me know. I'll definitely try to make that happen. Or if you want to host me when I'm traveling, I'm also open to that because that's going to help me to save money too. So sometimes we have to speak it into the universe and manifest it, and then it happens. Yeah. So once again, I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. This live stream is part of my daily live stream challenge for the month of February. Every single day for this month, I'm to committing to basically do a video for you guys, so that we can connect. We can get an opportunity for you guys to ask questions, for you guys to know me. But at the same time, I'm putting a disclaimer there. You know, there are certain boundaries or certain questions that I might not answer, and that's just something that I personally hold myself accountable. Yes, we are entertaining you guys. We are on social media. Our likeness is being put out there. The algorithms are out there. They're consuming it. But there are certain lines that we always try to stay on, and that's just along the lines of being respectable. And we're about positivity also for our channel. Um, Sometimes I do a live streams and negative comments come in, and I try to do my best because I'm also human. I can be emotional, I can be upset, but I try to do my best to ensure that I'm an equal body, kill and chill. Is that even how they say it? Yeah. Man, I can't believe it. We've been on here for too long. 93 minutes. 93 minutes. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and kind of wrap it up. And so my final thoughts are just to say thank you. I'm grateful. I appreciate you guys. So we'll see you again here tomorrow on another beautiful live stream. In the meantime, go watch our vlogs. We did amazing vlogs while we were traveling in Kenya. Um, so we have a lot of village content. We did some cooking videos, and also go back to the beginning of my channel and just look at the titles, look at the videos, look at what we have already done. I'm sure you're going to find a video there that's going to be interesting and fascinating that you can watch, and leave a comment. Let me know. We've done different content and stuff like that. And so I've always tried to not just do one thing and try different things, but my goal is for us to, we're always doing lifestyle, travel, fitness, travel vlogs. I tried to do some fitness vlogs and I didn't, you guys were not watching, but I actually just restarted my fitness journey again this year because since I traveled to Kenya, I hadn't been to the gym. Today was the first the first day I've been to the gym in almost 2 months. It felt good, man. It felt good. And I was just telling one of my friends that um, I was telling one of my friends that sometimes it's just like, as you get older, and I have a little man, you've seen him in my videos, I gotta keep up with that energy that he has, that high energy, that high intensity. Like this morning, he was already doing he was doing basketball, but basketball is going to be ending soon for him, and then he's going to be starting baseball in the spring, and then from there, maybe soccer in the summer, and then maybe baseball again in the fall. So yeah, but today he did super amazing, man. I was super proud of this little man. He was just doing his thing, and I was like, yeah, you had that proud moment of a dad. I felt good. So by the time I was coming to do this live stream, I was happy and ready, and the energy had already kicked in from the gym and from seeing that game with my son. I was like, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. So, beautiful people, thank you. Thank you, 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 thank you again. A million times thank you. Barbara, thank you. Michael Joshua, thank you. If also you've been watching and you haven't left a comment here, thank you for watching. Thank you for those thumbs up that you guys gave this live stream. Um, yeah, so let's see each other again tomorrow here and let's talk. Bring your questions. And if I didn't answer anything and there's something you want to know, leave me a comment after this vlog, after this live stream has aired. All right, beautiful people. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you once again for watching. I appreciate you all, and may you have a blessed afternoon. It's about to get 3 o'clock. It's 2:54 p.m. right now here in I was about to say Kenya, but no. Kenya probably right now it's about 10 p.m. Uh, going on 11 o'clock. Here's about to get to 3 o'clock. So, Barbara, thank you. Thank you, Michael Joshua. Love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And this one is for you. Peace, love, job bless. See you again tomorrow in the next live stream. Check out my vlogs as well. And be safe. And until the next one, beautiful people. Peace, love, job bless. All right.